Chapter 14 went so much better than 13. So what actually ended up happening is that I started to write chapter 14 without really having 13's ending in mind. Like I said last time, it was around 600 words and I was like, I don't even know anymore. So I just moved into what I thought was going to be chapter 14, and then about halfway through I had like a few hundred words in there, and I was like, actually, this is the better spot to end that chapter. So I copied it, put it over there, and so now chapter 13 is at the 1080 something words. So it's at the requirement. And now for chapter 14, I worked myself a little bit out of the hole that I had started to create in the wall of like, I don't know, man, I don't know. And so I picked of what I wanted to have as like the twisting point from Act 1 to Act 2. So I really I went and I was like, you know, we're just gonna like plow through this plot point and just get there, just get to the point. And so I think eventually as I write more books, I might get better about that. It's fine. So I ended up easily writing close to 2,000 words. This one ended up being 1,800 and something words. So a lot better, a lot faster and easier, and not so much staring at a blank page. Got me out of the funk of where I had no idea what was going on with the story. And also this now will conclude the section for Lorenzo. So I think the next section is going to be another character's point of view. I don't think I'm going to do any repeats. I've got 3 options of who I want to start next for like the next section of story. Haven't completely decided. Honestly, the way things have been building up, I feel like it has to be John. Like, I feel like we just need to know what the hell is going on and just have this conversation that needs to be had. Maybe have that be like the pinnacle point in Act 2, but we'll see. I haven't completely decided yet. Because there's also stuff that needs to happen with other characters, but I just feel like he needs to have his moment. And so I think I'm a little bit more excited of what's going to happen, and like now they can start to formulate a plan and figure out what they're going to do, and the story can flow a lot easier for a minute. I think I'll still eventually hit a wall again before the end of this book. But at least for now, like, I feel like the next chunk of story is gonna go by pretty easily. I'm thinking this next little, because again, I did like 7 chapters for Kathy, 7 for Lorenzo. I think what's gonna happen is I might do like another, like, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be a full 7. Like, currently on my like weekly to-do list, I have until chapter 19 up, and I think that's a good point of like, this is going to be the Act 2 section, and then have chapters 20 through 27 to be Act 3. And so I think I'm just going to stick with that. And so it'll be a little bit less, but that's fine. I think it's only like 1 chapter shy, and that's just because, or maybe 2, I don't know, something, math. But like, instead of having 28 chapters, it'll be 27. So one of the points is going to be cut a little shy. And so I think Act 2 would be the one, honestly. I know usually Act 2 is supposed to be the bigger one, but I'm not feeling it. So anyways, I was so excited that this one went so much easier, and now I can move into the next chunk of story. And so I'll be writing that here in the next few days. And then obviously you'll be seeing this every other day, but I usually try and write at least 2 chapters a day. And so that way I am hoping to get to a point where I can get draft 1 done in like 2 weeks per story, and then move into the editing phases pretty quick. So anyways, that is how chapter 14 went, and I would love to hear how your writing is going for your story in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I post every other day, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.